So, ladies and gentlemen, we got some news for y'all, and I'm hoping this is 1000% authentic. But allegedly, BLM Dyke, oh damn, that slipped out of my mouth. BLM co-founder Patrisse Cullors reportedly basically lost two of her scam mansion LA homes, yo. Shout out to the wildfire. And sorry for everybody else that lost their property, but I don't have any sympathy for Patrisse Cullors. And my bad, I was so excited to report this, I forgot to let y'all know I am your host, gravitating away. But I'm smiling ear to ear, man. I really want us to get into this, man. I'm definitely not taking too long on this video. And, you know, one of the sad reasons is I remember when Candace Owens was reporting on this scam artist, and I knew myself she was, because a black Marxist female who has beliefs that the black nuclear family, it's something that should be done away with. Yeah, not for me. But apparently it's being reported that she lost two of her scam mansions in LA, and I just got a few things to say, starting with, look at God. Look at God. Even atheists are saying, well, damn. But for real, I really hope it's true. And, you know, a lot of people on Twitter were alluding to it. I'm waiting for somebody bigger to substantiate it, because I'm on certain websites and, you know, it's hard to really trust a lot of these weird websites, but I haven't seen anything saying it's a lie. So let's dive deep into it, man. It says social media erupted with reactions following reports that Patrisse Cullors, co-founder of the Black Lives Matter movement, lost two of her three Los Angeles mansions to the wildfires sweeping through Southern California. Guess I can't be that excited. She still has another mansion left. But on January 12, 2025, a user named Oh Crazy O Corn Pop and X claimed that Patrisse Cullors had lost two of her homes in the Los Angeles fire, which began January 7th. This claim sparked a wave of discussions online, with many people expressing shock, curiosity about Patrisse Cullors' property holdings. Really, black folks? Really? Now you guys express shock and curiosity? Now? When they were raking in the millions, and Samir Rice folks and so many other mothers of victims of police brutality didn't see a dime, that didn't raise an eyebrow? When the first article and first reporting on this group of so-called black people, including one weird looking white man, I guess he's a brother, let him tell it, but they're getting all these ducats. Most of y'all ain't have shit to say. Most of y'all ain't have shit to say, but now you're raising curiosity. But nonetheless, man, I'm just watching this. It's crazy to me, because if this is true, mark my words, it's nothing little about the fact that this woman deserves everything she got. And I hope more is coming to her. Let's go ahead and read some of the comments. Midas touch. Everything I turned. Okay, that person says she bought those homes with the BLM money. I hope she had no insurance. That house was to help poor black family. Well, actually, Negro, that's not necessarily true. She literally said most of the mansions the leaders bought were going to be local headquarters for black folks. So even her trying to address it as earnest as she can, she snitched on herself, and y'all still didn't care. This is her right here partying in one of her mansions. She says, anyone who thinks she's not a pig should watch this. Shout out to David Ryan. I mean, look at her. They're celebrating one of the biggest grifts of a lifetime. Boy, you couldn't go around my area down here in South Florida without seeing all these BLM protests, man. Damn near got kids can't read, destruction all around, crime, everything. But they were literally on the hype train with BLM down here. And the thing is, BLM would have been a notable, right, organization if it was ran properly, if you guys toned down the hypocrisy of what you was pushing in America, knowing what we had going on in our own communities. And the fact that we don't research, right? I don't know why in 2020 something y'all ninjas still need a leader. And that's the problem. We have this sickness, this disease where we think we still a leader. Folks, I hate to tell y'all, this ain't, the civil rights era anymore. With that even said, right, with the whole civil rights thing, I even think that was detrimental. It did a lot of disservice to a lot of businesses, buildings that we had going on, schools, I mean, you name it, banks, etc. The civil rights movement, while it did help in certain ways, I thought it did a lot of disservice to Black progress. So when you saw the BLM coming up and all these other movements, FBA and all that, all I got to ask y'all is, why do y'all think y'all need a leader, man? But yeah, this was a quick update. Let me read this one. The best news. Moonsin says, I've heard out of this travesty, karma is a B. Patrisse Cullors and her wife. Oh my God. This grifter has a wife. With her wife, along with 2 other women, stole millions from the BLM org to enrich themselves. They used the death of innocent Black Americans murdered by criminals wearing badges. Now, his tweet clearly sounds like one of the hype men's that was pushing BLM, and it's what I'm telling y'all. They didn't do any research, and then it's in a way he still kind of legitimized the BLM org. Hello, dude, this is one of the leaders, meaning these are the founders of it. At its inception, that organization was a grift. It wasn't real. It was nothing genuine about it. Hey folks, I do want to take a second and say this. While of course I am happy your Bulldyke Patrisse Cullors mansions have been burned, it is extremely upsetting to see a lot of ordinary folks, right, whose home has been caught in the unleashing of this fire. And I say unleashing very, very carefully. And I'll leave it to that. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, and I don't want to get into all that right now. But I do think it's kind of crazy. I'm hearing a lot of insurance company have canceled fire, coverages over there. It's really sick, because at first, when folks were saying it was just, the rich areas, their homes going through this, it was one thing. But now this shit is spreading everywhere. I mean, damn. And then, me, I like animals. I'll be honest with y'all. And even when I heard animals were dying, people, I just thought it just sounds like one big clusterfuck. So I don't know too much to get into details about the conspiracy theories. I don't want to do that on my platform personally. But, I do have an open mind, people. I do have an open mind, and I like to entertain all possibilities. And so far, this looks crazy. I'll just leave it there. It looks kind of crazy, like a switcheroo, a grift, dare I say. I feel like there's something in the air dealing with some underhand play going on. But like I said, I'm happy BLM's leader's mansion was burned down. But as I'm paying attention to this wildfire, I thought it was one of the usual California wildfire. It might start burning 2 days here and there, do a lot of damage, but not necessarily to too much property. The firefighters will take control. But as I'm paying attention, man, this thing is getting out of hand. It's going crazy. Forget the whole political back and forth, right? Because the Republicans are blaming the Democrats. The Democrats are not taking accountability for their leadership or role involved with the fire. But as a human being, man, it's gotta be crazy to lose your home. And I remember when I was a youngster here in South Florida, you feel me? Our house caught on fire. I went to school the next day. People talk about how they saw my pops on TV. all type of stuff. You know, my dad had to save my little brother. Me and my other brothers weren't home. So that's one aspect of losing a home, right? Because of an accidental fire. But imagine watching your house get swept away in a fire that you can't do anything about it, and you're watching so-called organizations, right, like firemen and all type of different, you know, entities in California are coming together and still can't put out this fire. So, you know, I thought I would share, or rather take a time out and send some love and prayers to the good folks over there, man. Look, like I said, I'll be honest. If I could be honest for a second, when I thought it was just like, you know, rich folks' properties, you can call me ignorant, but you know, it's just a natural thing, right? I'm sure there are those of you that felt the same way I felt, which was I really could give a rat's ass as long as nobody, you know, perishes. I could care less, right? About a millionaire losing a mansion, I could care less. Then you learn a little bit more. Then you hear about the bodies they're finding. Then you hear about your regular smuggler, average day Joes losing their homes too. Then it becomes a little bit more real. But that's just, you know, for me. Let me know what y'all think about all of this in the comment section, man. And it was just something I wanted to take a time out and talk to y'all about. But I mean, what say y'all if this does turn out to be accurate and true? What say y'all, man? How do y'all feel about this Marxist woman, this BLM co-founder, even though she was the face of it, I say founder of BLM. How do y'all feel about her losing, you know, 2 homes in LA due to wildfire? Y'all let me know, because I'm over here smiling ear to ear in hopes that this news is definitely true. But this was Gravitating Away. Appreciating everybody for tapping in. You good people, you good people. You could have been anywhere, but you was here with me. I truly appreciate it. Don't forget to tap in again, like, share, comment, subscribe. Let's break this algorithm and jump in that bit. But look, man, I'ma holla at y'all and meet y'all in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all of this.